Okay, now you say you from VA.
Yeah, I'm from 757, man. I was born in Norfolk, raised in downtown Suffolk, man.
Okay.
So I had the luxury of I played ball first, and then my grandparents passed, and I ended up moving to another side of the town. I ended up running into this group called they was building this group through the super producer named Lex Luger. His name Lex Luger. He did a lot of albums that went platinum. He did Ross BMF that went platinum, just to name a few. Everybody knows Lex Luger, but
Okay.
I was honored enough to he played ball with my younger brother, and when they played ball, my brother got off the bus and was like, "Yo, I need you to come down the street right now." And I met him, and the first time I met him, he was like, "Do you rap?" I was lying my ass off. I was like, "Yeah, I rap." You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Yeah, I rap," knowing that I play ball and hoop, run up the street, walk up the street, being in the streets, just trying to rap but couldn't rap. But hey, he was like, "Man, you got a deep voice, man. I think you can do it." I went in and just freestyle some shit.
About to say that. I was just about to say that. He
yeah.
probably heard your voice, because I would have heard your voice and been like,
yeah,
he got some power in that voice. He got to use that.
yeah. So I didn't know everybody that was in the group VABP at the time. So after I said I'll be part of the group, we did I met a cool cat from my crew named Cap, and we did a song when we first met. Then the next day in school, that's when I met everybody. So that was pretty much getting recruited for this group, and then it went on. We grew together and learned together. And then once Lex took off, that's when he came back. He came back from doing the Walker Flocka album, the album that went that sold millions. And then he came back and was like, "Yo, no, we turned. Let's go." And then everybody just started to just work and just breathe that shit every day, and that's what we grew into that shit. So yeah,
that's what's up. Okay. How would you describe your hood and how it affected your music?
man, I was from a neighborhood called Saratoga, and it's a couple of neighborhoods in downtown Suffolk where you had to either it was a lot of gang banging going on, and it was on site if you weren't from certain neighborhoods. So the first thing, like, you grew up having to use, like, it sound old school as hell, but you grew up having to use the hands before, you know what I'm saying, before anything. And you got a name for if you had hands or not. And if you ain't get respected, niggas would try you. So coming up like that, and then, like I said, I was in the sports a lot, so I was in everybody's neighborhood trying to hoop, and hooping would come out bad, and then you had to fight your way out certain neighborhoods depending on the hostility of it. And meanwhile, while you hooping trying to chase a hoop dream, niggas would goddamn be gambling on you right here. And like, I got 100 on these niggas from this neighborhood. Nigga, you lose, you might have to run your ass home. Niggas try to shoot you, any kind of wild shit. Like coming up in a rough neighborhood, definitely.
Right. So you was hooping. You pretty tall?
Yeah, 6'3".
Okay.
6'3". I was saying.
So you was a guard?
Man, I played every damn position because of my height. I had a growth spurt in high school.
Yeah. You get 6'3" early, they had you playing center.
Man, I had a growth spurt early, and the high school that I went to was just currently built, so they was on my hind parts about every sport.
Right.
But they were just starting organizations, so all the teams was trash. So it's all good though. I got first point, rebound, and steal in school history.
Right.
So I get to brag like that. But once hooping started slowing down for me, that's when I got into rapping out of the blue.
Right.
And then just growing into making music, I had the opportunity when Lex came back and had some attention his way. He reached out to the crew and was like, "Yo, we got an opportunity to do a mixtape with Juicy J." And we was actually honored with doing a mixtape with Trapaholics Juicy J called the Young Nigga Mixtape that was on Live Mixtape. So that mixtape actually went mixtape gold in the process of making that noise. And we started making more music with different artists like Fat Trail. We had music with Project Pat. It's just growing into the thing to the point where we almost got signed, but it didn't happen. So at that point, we just started thriving for ourselves, just trying to stay relevant in the industry. And I was shit, man. Going from my early 20s into my end of my 20s, I was deep into music at the time. So I hit about 27 and wanted to take a break from music.
Okay.
Because I knew I spent the end of high school out into my 20s just focused on this dream, but I had to get real about my life. So that's why I come in a lot, and I tell folks, I'll be like, hey man, like it's okay to get your life together.
Right.
Like niggas be trying to make it seem like you ain't keeping it real or showing some kind of code of honor by saying, hey, I need to get my shit in order. Or you will never grow if you don't get your shit in order. So if you don't get your shit in order, I preach that a lot, especially with everybody who want to do the music, because that's how I got my name, Big Bro. A lot of people ask me for advice, and I give good advice a lot, and then they greet me when they say, they're like, "What's up, Big Bro? How you doing, man?" And our relationships grow from there. That's exactly how my relationship grew with Big T.
Okay.
My Detroit hustle. My Detroit hustle. My Detroit hustle. This a hustle man beat. My Detroit hustle.